Okay, students, let us read ahead. The pilgrim raised his old grey head. My friend, in the path I've come, he said, there followeth after me today a fair haired youth who must pass this way. So, we seen in the second stanza the conversation that was going on between the old man and his fellow traveler, and how the fellow traveler tries to tell him, why are you wasting your time? Please go ahead on your journey. You are building this bridge, and you are not going to pass this way back, so why are you building this bridge? Okay, now see the reply that the pilgrim, this old man, how he replies to this his fellow traveler, and he says, my friend, the path that I walked, okay, they will someday or the other follow it means follow it after me today means follow after me someday or the other. There will be a fair haired youth. The meaning of fair haired youth is a young man. Okay, there will be a fair haired youth, a young man who will pass the same way. See, look ahead. The chasm which held no fears for me, to the fair haired youth may a pitfall be. The chasm, okay, this deep valley which held was not at all fearful for me. I was bold enough to cross this way, but to this young man it may be a pitfall. What do you mean by a pitfall? A hidden danger or difficulty. So in simple words, that it might be difficult for this young man to cross this particular chasm. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Okay, so the old man is saying this might be the same time. Okay, dim means faint or absence of clear light. What if he comes during the same time period of the twilight, in the twilight dim, during the time between the evening and the dusk? Okay, my friend, I am building this bridge for him. So the old man says that I am not doing it for myself, but I am building this bridge for that person, for that young man who will walk this same way, so that he should not face any difficulty. So students, the poem 1.3, The Pilgrim, is a beautiful poem and it has a special message to share. Firstly, this entire poem is a metaphorical poem. That means it has a hidden comparison. It has a deeper meaning. Okay, and we come across three characters. The old pilgrim, we can liken this old pilgrim to a thoughtful man, a selfless and a responsible man. Selfless because he, on this journey of his, he did not only think about himself but about the young pilgrim or about someone else who was going to pass that particular way. Then we also come across the fellow pilgrim, that was the traveler, and we see he was a very curious person, self-centered, curious because he was asking the old man that why are you building this bridge. Okay, and self-centered because he tried to tell the old man that as it is, you are in this old age, you are not going to pass this particular way back again. Okay, you are already in your old age, and everything is almost over for you, so why don't you think about yourself? So that's why we can compare or portray that this fellow pilgrim was very self-centered. And I should also say that maybe discouraging, because he was only thinking about himself and he did not want this old pilgrim to build that bridge. So we liken this journey of the old man, we can compare the journey as life. Okay, the life of the old man, and on this journey, on this life, during this journey he comes across a chasm. What can we compare this chasm to? A difficulty or a threat to life, a problem. Okay, and as he comes across this chasm, he crosses the chasm, he goes through that threat, but what he does, we see he builds a bridge. Building a bridge can be compared to getting rid of that threat or getting rid of that difficulty. Why did he get rid of that difficulty? We see that he did not want that chasm to be a pitfall, to be a trap for the young man. Correct? So pitfall can be compared or likened to a trap. And this is what the entire poem has a message to share with us, that we need to be selfless and think about others. So, in the similar manner, students, in the beginning of the poem, I explained to you, and I put across to you about how the social reformers, the inventors, the scientists, they have played such a major role, and they have left behind a mark because of what they have done. They also faced certain difficulties, they faced threat, but they did not think only about themselves. Whatever they invented, whatever reforms they brought, okay, whatever they did today is because of them taking that stand. We see a better life. So in a similar manner, the poem The Pilgrim wants to share the same message of being selfless and having unconditional giving, helping somebody without keeping any condition, being human. Correct? Doing good to somebody. You can plant a seed, okay, you can plant a tree, you can plant a seed. Maybe you will not be able to sit beneath that tree, or take shade from the same tree, but whatever you planted is going to benefit somebody else on a hot sunny day. So this is what is the message that we get, and we see the similar way as we also want to think about how the reformers, these inventors and scientists, they have played a major role, I should say, in building up, and we see the fruit of it in our life, in our daily life today. It has made our routine, it has technology and science and inventions have made our living much more easier and brighter today. So students, you choose today. There are two options in front of you. Whom do you want to become like? Do you want to become like the old pilgrim who was thoughtful and thinking about others, or do you want to become like the fellow pilgrim who only thought about himself? And I'm sure, students, that you would want to become like the old fellow pilgrim who thought about somebody else, who wanted to offer help to somebody else. So let us all take that decision, to make the life of others better, brighter. With it might be a very small help that you might provide to somebody else, but that help will surely prove beneficial to the opposite person. Or whatever you do, whatever decision you take, not only to do it for yourself, but to think about somebody else, take a step for somebody else, and that will really bring a smile and bring happiness all around. And as a homework, I want you to write down the entire poem, okay, and please go through the meanings, write down the meanings of each word that I have put up on the video, and go through part 1 and part 2 once again for better understanding.